The government has enabled mass immigration. This is James Cleverly, former Home Secretary. He's here talking about how they're finally stopping overseas workers undercutting British workers.
We will stop immigration undercutting the salary of British workers. We will increase the skilled worker earnings threshold by a third to 38,700 from next spring, in line with the median full-term wage for those kinds of jobs. Those coming on health and social care visa routes will be exempt.
This is the government finally acknowledging managed decline.
We will scrap cut-price shortage labour from overseas by ending the 20% going rate salary discount for shortage occupations and reforming the shortage occupation list.
And this is also taken from the government's own website, listing jobs and scenarios where you can still be paid less than British workers for your overseas labour. And from reading the wording, you're still only expected to be paid the same as a British worker if you arrived after April 2024. So what this is telling me is that they filled understaffed areas of the economy by bringing in overseas workers and paying them less, instead of training British workers. And you can only assume they've done that because the money was not good enough to entice British people to do the jobs. And I hope what's becoming clear here is that I have no problem with people wanting to come to the UK for a better life. But there is a problem if we're both exploiting their labour and then suppressing wages to the UK population. Now, I'm sure many people will say, well, this is just sector specific. And as you can see, it's quite extensive. But people will advertise based on average UK salary, the minimum wage, and also the strength of bargaining position of the UK resident. Meaning if you don't have a bargaining position, you're going to get crap wages. And a company can literally say, we'll get someone who'll do it for less. That's not capitalism, that's corruption. And so I would argue that this is almost collusion from the British government to allow big companies to make massive profits. And again, if somebody can explain to me why I'm wrong, I'd really love to hear from you.